Hi Stray 8, your video is so good that whilst I was watching it, never mind when it's finished, I was wanting to jump like 1,000 feet in the air. That's how fucking good it is, right? And I just feel that you just hit it right, the nail right on the head. You know what I mean? That insight you got with the mice is so fucking just telling it like it is. I mean, you can't get better lessons than that. You know? There's so much I want to say. You know, I suppose it could bore you, you know, and the amount of time we give you is no good, you know, 10 minutes is no good, you know. But what I'll do is I'll put links in the video details, and I really recommend that, you know, you check them out, because I've been exploring about this, you know, as long as you have, and like that, and I think we've all got valuable stuff to share, you know what I mean? So I suggest you know, set a file up and put shit I give you under my name or something like that, and at your leisure, you know, just check out the things that I'm sharing with you, because you know, I'm seeing the problem we're in as connecting the dots. Yeah, it's like the so-called education system that these the cabal, I'm calling them at the moment, are running. You know, it's designed to create chaos. It's making us think compartmentally, which is not connecting dots. So even these so-called, you know, professors and PhDs and all these so-called clever people, they're all taught, they're even worse, they're taught to think compartmentally, you know what I mean? And that's not the way to do it. You've got to see the dots, you've got to see the connections between things in the trip we're in, you know? And this is what I'm all about, you know. So, for instance, you can go from the subject to, I don't know if you're familiar with the mental illness myth, right? Not a lot of people are, you know. This is kind of like very, very deep subjects, because a lot of people are caught up in the authority of this culture that tells us what is normal and what isn't normal. So I want to introduce you to that. I want to introduce you to, I mean, you might already be, I don't know, I'm assuming to the education system, because that's connected to it. All the stuff that, you know, we talk about here about civilization is connected with it, of course. Just trying to think. I mean, I did a video about cages a while ago, and I was gonna like link, you know, do a video link to your video, but I thought that your video was so good, you know, I thought I'd do a fresh one. Pure cages within cages. This goes way back, hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago, and a massive cage happened when we went from oral tradition to writing and reading. And what that does, I mean, I'm reading an amazing book at the moment called, I'll put the details on, The Spell of the Sensuous by David Abram. And it's all about how we went from, like I say, oral tradition, you know, like most African traditions, oral tradition, Native American, and all like that. And then we kind of like got introduced, some of this by force, to literacy. Now, to be illiterate in our culture is supposedly shameful, isn't it? If you're illiterate, you look down on by a lot of people. But if you get into what I'm learning about how deeply it affects us, is that from our senses looking at, say, a tree, cloud, river, another person, animal, it's totally different, because when you do that, it's alive. But when you start getting literate, all your focus is gone on the written words, or tinny plastic images, because to be fair, there are literate people who are hardly into nature and everything, but what happens is they're brought up in a culture where the cabal take over the images, so then they've got TV and they're blasting you with these plastic, tinny, manipulating images, that are covering up nature, covering up the real, So there's all these different ways they can get at you, and the thing to do is, Stray, I encourage for myself and everybody, is looking at all these mind tricks they're playing, and it's like a magic that they're doing, in order to, like you say, like your little mouse, to make you not understand that you're in a cage. That is the matrix. That's what I call a matrix. You're not supposed to know that you're in a cage. So I just think your video is fucking amazing, man. I'm going to share it, I'm going to save it, and it's great to meet you. Yeah.